darkness fears to tread. Legends of the poison bugs are said. Unseen they crawl beneath the earth, awaiting the hour of their fateful birth. With venomous fangs and monstrous eyes, the spiders emerge, casting other skies. Helldivers rise, their spirits ablaze, to face the giants in this perilous maze.
Evening's freedoms, you wood-class pest control specialists. That was Poison Bug by C0, a reminder that the most annoying member of the Terminid swarm aren't the bile times, the chargers, or even the hunters for that matter. No, it's these infuriating little twerps who constantly spit on you to slow you down and make you easy prey for the rest of a horde. I have heard a lot of hate for hunters, but few people mention how awful these things are. Fortunately, they don't seem to show up on every mission and are something of a rarity. They also pack for pretty much anything shot their way. Problems only arise when you're desperately trying to deal with everything else and are getting pelted by their hyper-accurate spittle. So, the news for tonight. The situation within the TQZ continues to escalate despite a favorable condition on the ground at Gatria. Expert terminologists claim that things are going to get worse before they get any better. Long-range planetary scans indicate that while the gloom has not grown any larger, its effects are still being felt. The massive interstellar spore cloud is accelerating the outward spread of Terminid swarms and planetary spore ejections, thus making hostile aliens pour in from all sides, even the Sten sector and the very outer galactic periphery. The forecast for sporefall events is anticipated to only get worse from here on out, and thus far, no countermeasures have been discovered that would hinder this massive population explosion. Even High Command is conceding that, when faced with these dire predictions, it might not be possible to save every besieged planet. What we can do is delay the swarms. Every minute we hold them back, that's another Pelican of civilians evacuated to the interior sectors. You're going to just have to fight everyone, Helldivers. There's no quick and easy solution where we can simply fight smarter here. May Liberty speed your step and guide your aim to strike true. At the moment, the only threatened planet is Gatria, but with nearly 70% of the entire Helldiver Corps working it over, its defense appears to be holding nicely, with victory anticipated within 21 hours, assuming we don't get hit by anything else big in the meantime. Some have asked me what the abbreviation of SDC means. It is a metric used by the Helldivers 2 companion app to gauge the overall difficulty of a defense mission, measuring overall planetary health, enemy progress, etc. Higher levels are harder, and lower levels are vice versa. Level 38 is similar to the swarm that first struck Socorro 3 when the gloom first appeared, so this is basically Buggy ripping the kitchen sink out of a wall and throwing it at you. They're holding back precious little and hitting you as hard as they possibly can. Now that this is properly explained, let's take a look at movements on the other side of the galactic sphere. Mastia, that dreadfully lonely desert planet, is still seeing some sporadic fighting, just not very much. Most of our manpower is soaked up on Gatria, and the bots are having difficulty mobilizing themselves in this harsh environment, especially since they're cut off from Cyberstan. Essentially, nobody is having fun over here. Now, before I close the show out, I have a clip here from Lawlands of the SES Soul of Justice, warning about the potential dangers of hyperpenetration. One should always be mindful of what is downrange before pulling that trigger.
Yeah, I don't know. It's my first time bringing this on VOD, so I just wanted to see what it did.
Reloading! Side of the Titan is open, if you want to kill it.
Oh.
What did I do?
That's one way to cure a headache, I guess. I love the confusion there at the end. What did I do, indeed? Oh well. Friendly fire is an unavoidable part of war, and accidents will happen. That's been Liberty's Latest with me, Ponderatheradioangel. Really, things are starting to feel feel a little claustrophobic in this lonely section of the galaxy. It feels like the enemy is all around us and all we can really do is keep fighting them, hoping that everything will turn out alright. But hey, what have I always told you? Hard times never last. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for Super Earth.